Hi everyone, it's Violet
And Lee.
from the Cron Cauldron here in Peakhurst. And we're in the Christmas mood.
She's disturbing me because I'm in the crafting mode and I'm doing things.
Show everyone what you've made.
I'm making several things. We got little dream catchers coming. You can't see how gold and shiny it is.
She is. She's here weaving and making many projects on our bench. Little witch balls.
Look
Aren't
how
they
cute
beautiful?
they are.
It's got some really lovely abundance magic sitting in there, doesn't it? Some really beautiful pieces. I mean, it's got this lovely homegrown calendula.
Oh, look what else you've got there. Are they juniper berries?
Those are juniper berries.
I need some of those.
So you can have some of those.
And
what are you going to use them for first?
I'm going to add them into our little abundance balls.
And some lovely, Lee's been busy dehydrating oranges out the back. So we've got some nice, actually a bit of dehydrated lemon there. So nice protection in that one.
So it smells divine in here. We've got lots of cinnamon hanging from our tree. We've got oranges dehydrating out the back, pine cones. Our Yule log in the front window gets anointed with oils every morning.
That's beautiful.
And
it
it's
comes
just
pouring through here.
lovely.
We've got all those essences of abundance. So when we talk about abundance, what are your go-to oils and go-to herbs for abundance?
For me, definitely wild orange,
Definitely.
patchouli, litsea, all those kind of really beautiful, and cinnamon, obviously cinnamon.
Is my number one favorite. Do you know what I love in this season too? Nutmeg.
Yeah, nutmeg's beautiful.
Nutmeg is a great, sprinkle a bit of nutmeg for some abundance. Really, really beautiful, powerful.
One of my favorite abundance blends for the diffuser is absolutely patchouli, wild orange, and frankincense.
Oh, that's a nice blend actually. Frankincense, wild orange, and patchouli. Very nice.
Lovely.
So at this time of year, and I think especially with what's going on around the world, that sense of rising costs, that sense of chaos ensuing, which, is another conversation as to what some of our world leaders are up to these days. But anyway, abundance, I think, is a great recipe for everyone out there. And I think we could all do with kind of getting rid of some of the limiting money language. And since we're being bombarded with it on every turn, how dreadful and how dire everything is, and that sense of lack. So it's really important that we create some energy within ourselves of safety, security. Some really good grounding principles to keep us grounded in a sense of love and protection during these times, and especially when it's like everywhere you go, that's all you're hearing, everything you're hearing.
Turn the news off for a while.
Let's unplug, people.
Don't watch it for a week.
Don't unplug from us, but unplug.
But from the news,
I love that contradiction.
But from the news,
from the negative
daily
vibrations,
drudge of crap of keeping everybody in that low vibrational space, turn it off. Violet spoke this morning on her live, if you saw her, talking about her ritual in the mornings and what she does to start her day. I'm not so much a morning person like Violet is, as you can tell. I'm usually running late and I'm not here.
And we love her for it.
I actually do it on purpose so she can have her time by herself.
I do actually. I do take, and it's important to note this, that quiet time for me, time with no noise and time before everyone arrives, is actually critically important to me, to bring myself into zone and to clear out the space to just allow message and spirit to move in and move through the area for when I'm seeing clients or holding space with coaching or teaching. Because really when you do this work, it's just not about me.
But in a way it is, because if you don't take care of yourself.
Yeah, then if I
beforehand-
don't do that, I'll be telling you all my life's problems during a session. You'll think, why did I pay for that? She just talked about herself for the whole time.
Yeah.
And it's true, right? You go to some people and you think, was that about me or about you? So that's why we do clearing, and that's why we try and stay as grounded, whether you're a healer, a psychic, a coach, any type of person who does any of that work. Clearing and staying grounded and healthy in yourself is paramount.
Yeah, so my morning ritual is to sleep.
It's a good one. No one knocks it.
No, I've been a night owl all my life. So the morning for me, I like to sleep in. I hate waiting to an alarm. But when I get up, my ritual is to be in my garden. So the first thing I do is
That's your grounding.
be with nature, and that's where spirit talks to me of a morning. That's where I commune and I ground myself, and I have rituals. So I take care of my garden, I water the plants, and I trim things, and I tidy things up, and I collect herbs.
And there's that gratitude, right? Where we're grateful, you're doing your grounding and your earthing and your gratitude and your communication in that space. That's beautiful.
And I have a lot of animal visitors too when I do that. So a lot of the birds that have gotten to know our yard come in and say hello and walk around with me, and it's lovely. So that's my morning rituals, different to Violet's, but again, it's for the same purpose of grounding and communion.
I think it doesn't matter how you create
connection.
your ritual. Your ritual's unique to you, whether that's your coffee on the balcony and you talk to the birds that come to your balcony, or you potter around that space and water your plants, drink your coffee, listen to your morning meditation, or maybe you attend that yoga class that's just it for you. It's your essential. Whatever it is, I think the main message is that you're creating space for yourself.
You're creating your day. So I know that if I don't get out there, and if I'm running late and I don't have time to get in the garden, or I don't give myself that space to be out there and
Affects your whole day.
God, yeah, my whole day is different. And that's I really notice if I haven't been in my garden in the morning, that changes everything for me.
Yeah. I'd be the same. I like to arrive early, have space and time to prepare. If I don't get that, it does change some of the tones of my day. So I number one, make sure that doesn't happen. That's why I get up and I get moving, because that's so critical to my day and to the way I ground and connect with people. So really important. We are just having an amazing time in store. We've got Cara from our crew at the moment at Melbourne MBS. Hey, Cara.
So if you're down in Melbourne or you're in Victoria and you're going to visit MBS, make sure you drop by and see Cara.
Go and see Cara from the Ascension Alchemist. She's there. She's
Believe
holding
she's
up
on
our crew.
She's on D14 is the stand I think that she's on.
And I think if you go to our link at Crow and Cauldron and you go into our stories, there's a little scan this and you can go find her. But she is there for us, supporting us down there and bringing our name down into Melbourne. So that's lovely. Go Cara. And she's back with us on the 25th
of November. She'll be back in store.
For readings and bookings, doing her connections with spirits. So definitely there. So connecting with that, we've got a live coming up too, Leah. We've got a psychic reading live coming up. Are you ready?
Busy week, 23rd of November. Yeah, another psychic night. I actually love it. I like having all the girls together.
It's
enjoyable.
It's fun. I get to kind of poke everyone from it, give everyone a little bit of a...
And we get the beautiful Kiki in with us to help us film and filter messages, and we like having her in
100%.
store as well, even though she's left us at the moment.
She's run away.
Come back.
Yeah, she's run away onto the farm doing her own grounding and cleansing at the moment. So we're really lucky when we work with so many crafters and so many talented people that are working in the background of Crow and Cauldron and all of us. They're helping us stay together. I wish they'd follow me home sometimes. Come and help me stay together when I get there. It's just a mess. But so much going on, and so that's a free community psychic live where we just jump in and answer all your questions, anything you're curious about. That'll be on Facebook page Violet Storm, and it goes from 7 till 8 p.m. on the 23rd, so it's a Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Jump on. You have to go over to Facebook to watch that and take part in that and have your questions answered, and we do it all live on the evening. So make sure you do that to take part. We have literally decked the store out. If you're watching our Instagram page, we have been Yuletiding, and we have, Lee's done a lot of it, but we've been making our own decorations here and really binding in a lot of our intentions in terms of everything we make.
Yeah, and it's been enjoyable, and I think making your own decorations from scratch, especially with like natural product, is just really, really beautiful. It doesn't have to be expensive. It can actually be quite cost effective.
No, we've been getting the pine cones, and
Yeah.
Lee has done some beautiful knot work with all the cinnamon pieces.
Go get one.
Yeah, go get one. So beautiful knot work, really tying in that knot magic as we come forward, and very, very, like, it's so much fun, isn't it? Really just creating and coming back down to the basics.
Look.
Isn't that amazing?
Just
It's
little
beautiful.
cinnamon sticks on some natural jute, and it literally smells divine. It looks gorgeous.
Your tree smells like Christmas when you do this, and at some point we will get our orange pieces
Attached.
attached. But we've got so many. We've found all these amazing little bells.
It's that whole thing of, like, you know, tying things together too. I mean, I know I love all my weaving, my knotting.
Yeah, very
it's
much so.
very
I'm
much
not
in my
magic
work,
person.
and I just love it. And I've had to fight Violet for the Not Magic book that's in store. I had to go get my own copy. She wouldn't let me buy it. So anything knotting, I find there's so much magic in doing that binding. So even when you're tying gifts together, you know, like the knot that happens when you tie a bow on a
It's
present.
an intention. So
It's
whenever
beautiful.
you knot something or you tie something, think about it in terms of those presents. If you're taking time and care with that wrapping, and then the way you put that knot and that bow together, that's your intention. You're sealing that with intention. And if you really take a different viewpoint during Yule of how you share gifts and how you buy gifts and how you exchange them, and you actually put some of that care and attention into how you package it, how you wrap it, how it looks, what you want it to go across. It's its own piece of magic, isn't it?
It really
You can
is.
really bless someone with a lot of abundance, love and care, health, by how you put together, and maybe in your bows using natural twine, putting some cinnamon, some orange, bit of holly in that work
Yeah, some
to
natural
give
leaf.
people protection, love, abundance, health within the little gift that you're giving. Really important.
It is. I love actually tying a little piece of quartz
Yeah.
with natural jute. So the natural jute that you can get quite easily these days. And I love tying on just pieces of quartz onto gifts as well with a beautiful
Little
bow.
crystal.
And there really is so much intention, and there's a gift in itself of what's on the packaging.
And do you know what? I think a gift doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be where you went to the store and you bought that. It can be something you made.
Yeah, but that's the traditional way, and I love that. You know, handmade gifts. I know not everybody's crafty, and not everybody is
I
great
can't
with
bake.
handmaking.
I'm no good at making cakes and baking. So, you know, I'm all up for when people bake me something and it's egg free and, you know, it's amazing. And I just go, wow, that's incredible. It's something I can't do.
But you know, there's so many amazing small businesses out there that do handcraft, that do make from scratch. And if you have the opportunity to give a gift from a small business,
I think we have to take away from the idea too that when you buy handmade, it's so much more expensive. I know that some of it is expensive because someone has put their blood, sweat, tears and their ideas and their creativity into it. But also I think we don't need to go over the top. A simple, you know, a simple, beautiful candle, a simple handmade soap, simple, you know, hand-baked goods, simple.
yeah,
simple, especially as we all go through changes. I think we all need to come back and appreciate that simplicity. Even being able to maybe create a table with friends and everyone brings something to the table this year
And that's the
enjoy a
traditional way.
night,
Yeah.
rather
it's
than
so
I
much
need to do
nicer.
more than that.
The pressure that is put on you to, have to have a gift for an event, or how I've got this many people I got to buy gifts for, but to go, you know what, let's just get together for a meal.
I think there's I saw something, I can't remember
Special.
where, but just that idea of, throwing a table up somewhere and someone just saying, look, let's throw a table together and everyone brings something to the table and we just all eat together and share a meal and break bread. There's an honesty and simplicity in that. So if we can encourage you to think differently for Christmas, and sort of take some pressure off yourselves. I think you're all under immense amounts of pressure.
Yeah.
And it would be really nice to step back into the ways that we used to do it, share what we have with each other.
And I think it's nice because the way that the world is at the moment, everybody's feeling that. I think it's a perfect time to come back to
What's
honouring
important.
some of the old ways and honouring exactly what's important and what the spirit of this season is truly about.
It's so easy to lose sight that we're all human, having a human experience. And I'm sure there's a lot of larger corporations and people that would love us to lose sight of it, that we're all human, having a human experience. But it really is time. We can show each other so much kindness. We can cross divides, we can cross barriers by simply extending a hand, inviting a stranger for a meal that's on your street. Maybe they're on their own. Just extending that simple kindness, really, really important. And it really changes lives, and I think it can change the world's energy as we keep going. So, message of this week as we head further into Yule, we're going to offer some Yule blessings here in store. We're going to run a lovely evening with that.
We are.
So, we're here in Peakhurst, 50 Bowmans Road. Our door is open. It is open Thursday to Saturday from 10 till 4 and till 6 on Thursday, and we call it an open door. We're here to help.
If you want to come in and you just need some time out and a place to come where you can just be, then I'm just here being.
We're just here being.
We're just here being.
We are. That's it. That's life. It's simple, right? Doesn't have to be complex.
Exactly.
Just here living, having that experience and sharing some time. So if you're in our zone, come and share. Otherwise, we will keep catching you here as we keep doing these random updates of random lives, and we will be slowly getting into better organisation. Lee was exhausted after Halloween. She needed a long break.
Seriously, I was like, and she's talking about Valentine's, and I'm like, can we just have a minute?
I enjoy the
Just a minute.
processes.
Yeah, she enjoys the processes. I came in the other day, couldn't even get in the shop because she decided to vomit all over the floor, Christmas tree and boxes, and I was like, okay, I've got the brief for today. I know what I'm doing. So that's her way of telling me what she needs done.
I had just had this magical thought. The Christmas tree had arrived, and I decided that if I didn't unpack it, Lee would veto putting it up.
Yeah, because I was waiting for 12 days of Yule. Instead, it's turned into 2 months of Yule.
Because I'm ready to do it.
It's her favourite time of the year, so I'll give her that, that she sat here yesterday and nearly forgot to pick her youngest daughter up because she was enjoying all her decorations and our Bing
I was
Crosby.
drifting into the essence of it all. I may have lost track of time, but that's the beauty of just being in space. I'm always in time, not through it.
Yeah, and we did create some real magic yesterday with our beginning, and I can see our Yule developing over the next few weeks as
so
we
much
add
to
to it. So we're bit by bit. So it'll change over the next few weeks. So
stay posted on Instagram, the Crow and Cauldron, and we will catch you next week as we get back to being organized. All right, guys. Bye.
See you later.